I was born and grew up in Honduras until about the age of 6. And then I immigrated to the US with my older sister and I think 3 of my cousins. And then I came to Brooklyn in 2005 to where my parents were already living. And I've been there ever since for the past, I guess, 15 years maybe. My parents were both already here, so I never got to meet them. My mother birthed me, was taking care of me for about a year, and then she saw no other choice but to come to this country to support me a little bit more, myself and my sister. And my father had come a couple months before I was born. He came to the country, so he wasn't there in the picture for about 7 years. And well, neither was my mother. I grew up with my grandmother on my dad's side, his mom. She was taking care of me and my sister back there in Honduras. I came to this country with, like I said, my cousins and my sister. It was a really interesting experience for me, just because I was told about it. I was told about this trip that I would go on, but I didn't know what to expect of it. I don't think anybody does when they go through something like that. And then it felt like almost immediately that the next day we were gone. And we started moving and going up to the States. And it was a kind of journey that I think I've kind of don't reflect on enough and kind of just put in the back of my head, just because some of the stuff was a little, it was a little offsetting. I think it wasn't something that somebody at my age should experience, but does. It happens really often, especially in our times now. Getting stuck in vans with like 20 other people, walking for hours. Not sleeping was one of the biggest things, and we always had to keep moving. I can't say that I didn't feel safe throughout it, just because I had family there, and some of the people that we came with were also really good people that were coming here for a better life. Were really coming here to support their families back home, and I didn't understand that then. For me, this was just a trip that almost seemed never ending. And I remember that we got to Brooklyn sometime at night, and upon leaving the car that we were in, I saw this tall figure standing on the stoop of my building where I live now. And I didn't know that was my father then. And then I see a small little woman come up next to him. And they were both just standing on the top step, and they were just very still. My sister and I get out of the car with my cousin behind us. We walk up to them, and my cousin goes, "These are your parents." And we're so confused. We look at one another, and we don't know what to do. So we go up close to our parents, and my mom immediately starts crying. She hadn't seen us in 7 years. She was so happy and excited that we were finally there, and she gave us what I remember the biggest hug that I've ever been given by my mom. And she just didn't stop crying all the way up until our apartment. And immediately when we got into the apartment, she goes, "Come on, you guys need a bath. You guys need to shower."